The Discipline Revolution. How Discipline Fuels Extraordinary Results. Written and published by Mindsmor. Introduction. Imagine a life where success isn't something you chase, but something that effortlessly gravitates towards you. A life where your goals materialize before your eyes, not as distant dreams, but as tangible realities. What if I told you the key to this life isn't hidden in some elusive secret, but within a power you already possess, an unstoppable force called discipline? Discipline isn't just a set of rules or a rigid schedule. It's the art of mastering your inner world, your thoughts, your impulses, your desires. It's the unwavering commitment to your vision, the daily practice of aligning your actions with your deepest aspirations. We appreciate your support in helping us produce more content for you, so please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Chapter 1. The Essence of True Discipline. Let's shatter the misconception of discipline as a rigid, joyless pursuit. It's time to redefine discipline, to strip away the image of iron-fisted rules and restrictive routines. True discipline isn't about forcing yourself into a mold. It's about sculpting yourself into the masterpiece you were meant to be. Imagine discipline not as a stern teacher, but as a wise mentor, guiding you towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. It's about self-mastery, about understanding the intricate workings of your mind and aligning your actions with your deepest values. It's the unwavering commitment to your vision, the daily practice of making conscious choices that empower you to become the best version of yourself. Think of the legendary samurai Miyamoto Musashi, who mastered the art of swordsmanship through relentless discipline. He wasn't merely following rules, he was cultivating a mindset, a way of being that allowed him to move with precision, grace, and unwavering focus. His discipline wasn't a burden, but a source of liberation, enabling him to achieve extraordinary feats. Similarly, consider the renowned cellist, Yo-Yo Ma, whose mastery of the cello is a testament to years of dedicated practice. He didn't achieve his level of artistry by simply following instructions. He cultivated a deep connection with his instrument, a discipline that allowed him to express his soul through music. His discipline wasn't a constraint, but a gateway to creative expression and profound beauty. True discipline isn't about suppressing your desires, it's about channeling them, harnessing their power to propel you towards your goals. It's about understanding that true freedom lies not in giving in to every impulse, but in mastering your inner world, in making conscious choices that align with your long-term vision. A recent study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology explored the link between self-control and well-being. The researchers found that individuals with higher levels of self-control reported greater happiness, life satisfaction, and overall well-being. This isn't surprising when you consider that discipline empowers you to make choices that support your physical health, your relationships, your career, and your personal growth. Think of discipline as the architect of your life, the force that shapes your destiny. It's the unwavering commitment to your vision, the daily practice of making choices that bring you closer to your dreams. It's the refusal to be swayed by fleeting temptations or discouraged by temporary setbacks. Imagine a life where you consistently make choices that support your health, your relationships, and your personal growth. A life where you pursue your passions with unwavering focus, undeterred by distractions or self-doubt. This is the life that discipline can create, a life of purpose, fulfillment, and extraordinary achievement. Discipline is the key to unlocking your inner potential, the force that transforms dreams into reality. It's the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It's the unwavering commitment to your vision, the daily practice of making conscious choices that empower you to become the best version of yourself. So let go of the outdated notion of discipline as a restrictive force. Embrace it as a liberating power, a force that guides you towards a life of purpose, fulfillment, and extraordinary achievement. The journey of self-mastery begins now. Chapter 2. The Internal Struggle, Conquering your inner demons. We all carry within us a battlefield. It's not a clash of swords and shields, but a silent, relentless struggle between who we are now and who we yearn to become. This is the internal struggle, the tug-of-war between our aspirations and the insidious forces of self-sabotage that lurk within. These inner demons take many forms: procrastination, whispering sweet promises of tomorrow, fear, paralyzing us with doubt, and self-criticism, chipping away at our confidence with its relentless negativity. They are the saboteurs of our dreams, the voices that tell us we're not good enough, not strong enough, not worthy of success. Recognizing these inner adversaries is the first step towards conquering them. Just as a skilled general studies the enemy's tactics, we must understand the patterns of our own self-sabotage. Do we succumb to procrastination when faced with challenging tasks? Do we retreat into our comfort zones when fear rears its head? Do we allow negative self-talk to erode our belief in ourselves? This self-awareness is crucial, for it allows us to anticipate the enemy's moves and prepare our defenses. It's about understanding the triggers that unleash these inner demons, the situations, thoughts, or emotions that set the stage for self-sabotage. Imagine a marathon runner, diligently training for months, only to be plagued by self-doubt on race day. The inner voice whispers, "You're not ready. You're not fast enough. You're going to fail." This negativity can derail even the most prepared athlete, turning their legs to lead and their resolve to dust. But what if that runner had trained not just their body, but their mind? What if they had developed the mental toughness to silence that inner critic, to replace self-doubt with unwavering self-belief? This is the power of conquering your inner demons, of cultivating a mindset that supports your goals, not sabotages them. Research in the field of neuroscience has shed light on the neural mechanisms underlying self-control. A study published in the journal Neuron found that the prefrontal cortex, the brain region responsible for decision-making and impulse control, plays a crucial role in overcoming temptations and staying focused on goals. By strengthening this area of the brain through mindfulness practices, cognitive training, and consistent effort, we can enhance our ability to conquer our inner demons. Think of the story of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years imprisoned for his fight against apartheid. Despite the unimaginable hardships he endured, he never succumbed to despair or allowed his spirit to be broken. He cultivated an inner strength, a resilience that allowed him to emerge from prison not with bitterness, but with a message of forgiveness and reconciliation. Mandela's story is a testament to the power of the human spirit to triumph over adversity. It's a reminder that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, we have the capacity to conquer our inner demons and emerge stronger than ever. Conquering your inner demons is not about becoming emotionless or suppressing your feelings. It's about developing the emotional intelligence to understand your emotions, manage your reactions, and make conscious choices that align with your goals. It's about cultivating a mindset that supports your growth, not hinders it. Imagine a writer struggling with self-doubt, constantly second-guessing their abilities and fearing criticism. This inner critic can paralyze their creativity, preventing them from sharing their voice with the world. But what if that writer learned to acknowledge their fears, to challenge their negative self-talk, and to embrace the vulnerability of putting their work out there? This is the power of conquering your inner demons, of freeing yourself from the shackles of self-doubt and unleashing your creative potential. The internal struggle is a lifelong battle, but it's a battle worth fighting. By cultivating self-awareness, developing mental toughness, and practicing emotional intelligence, we can conquer our inner demons and pave the way for a life of purpose, fulfillment, and extraordinary achievement. The journey of self-mastery begins within. Chapter 3: Mastering the Art of Self-Control. In a world saturated with instant gratification, where pleasures and distractions beckon from every screen and corner, the art of self-control is a superpower. It's the ability to resist the siren song of immediate rewards, to choose long-term fulfillment over fleeting temptations. It's the inner strength that allows you to stay focused on your goals, even when the path is arduous and the allure of instant gratification is strong. Imagine yourself standing at a crossroads. One path leads to immediate pleasure, a delicious dessert, a captivating social media feed, a tempting opportunity to procrastinate. The other path leads to long-term fulfillment, a healthy lifestyle, a focused mind, a successful career. Self-control is the compass that guides you towards the path of true fulfillment, even when the other path shimmers with seductive appeal. Think of the famous marshmallow experiment conducted by psychologist Walter Mischel. Children were offered a choice: one marshmallow now, or two marshmallows if they could wait for a short period. The children who exhibited self-control, who could resist the immediate gratification of a single marshmallow, went on to demonstrate greater academic achievement, social competence, and emotional well-being later in life. This experiment highlights the profound impact of self-control on our lives, demonstrating its ability to shape our future success and happiness. Self-control isn't about suppressing your desires. It's about understanding them, managing them, and channeling their energy towards your goals. It's about recognizing that true freedom lies not in giving in to every impulse, but in mastering your inner world, in making conscious choices that align with your long-term vision. Recent research in the field of cognitive neuroscience has revealed that self-control is like a muscle that can be strengthened with practice. A study published in the journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that individuals who engaged in regular mindfulness meditation showed increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, the brain region associated with self-control. This suggests that mindfulness practices can enhance our ability to regulate our emotions, resist temptations, and make conscious choices. Consider the story of Oprah Winfrey, who overcame a challenging childhood and numerous obstacles to become one of the most successful media moguls in the world. Her journey wasn't without temptations and distractions, but she consistently chose to prioritize her long-term vision over immediate gratification. She invested in her education, her career, and her personal growth, demonstrating the power of self-control to shape a life of extraordinary achievement. Mastering self-control requires a deep understanding of your triggers, the situations, emotions, or environments that make you vulnerable to temptation. Are you more likely to succumb to procrastination when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed? Do you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media when you're feeling lonely or bored? Identifying your triggers allows you to anticipate challenges and develop strategies to overcome them. One powerful technique for enhancing self-control is the practice of delayed gratification. This involves consciously choosing to postpone immediate pleasure in order to achieve something more meaningful later on. It's about training your mind to prioritize long-term fulfillment over short-term satisfaction. Imagine a student who chooses to forego a night out with friends in order to study for an important exam. This act of delayed gratification demonstrates a commitment to their academic goals and a willingness to invest in their future success. Another effective strategy is habit stacking, which involves linking a new habit you want to develop with an existing habit. For example, if you want to start meditating every morning, you might stack it with your morning coffee routine. By associating the new habit with an established routine, you make it easier to integrate into your life and increase your chances of success. Mastering self-control is a journey, not a destination. It's about continuously refining your ability to manage impulses, resist distractions, and make conscious choices that align with your goals. It's about cultivating a mindset that prioritizes long-term fulfillment over fleeting temptations. The rewards of self-control are immense. It empowers you to achieve your goals, build healthy habits, cultivate fulfilling relationships, and live a life of purpose and meaning. It's the key to unlocking your inner strength, the force that enables you to navigate the challenges of life with grace and resilience. So embrace the art of self-control. Cultivate the ability to resist temptations, manage impulses, and make conscious choices that align with your long-term vision. The journey of self-mastery begins with the power to choose your path, even when the road less traveled is the more challenging one. Chapter 4. The Power of Consistency. Small Steps, Big Leaps. In the realm of achievement, consistency reigns supreme. It's not the sporadic bursts of energy or the grand, sweeping gestures that ultimately lead to success. It's the quiet power of consistency, the unwavering commitment to showing up day after day, brick by brick, building the foundation of your dreams. Imagine a sculptor meticulously chipping away at a block of marble, day in and day out. Each strike of the chisel may seem insignificant on its own, yet over time, these small, consistent actions transform the raw material into a masterpiece. This is the essence of consistency, the unwavering dedication to the process, the understanding that small, incremental steps, when repeated consistently, lead to extraordinary results. Think of the story of J.K. Rowling, who faced countless rejections before finally finding a publisher for her Harry Potter series. Despite the setbacks, she persevered, driven by her unwavering belief in her story. She wrote consistently, day after day, honing her craft and refusing to give up. Her dedication paid off, transforming her from a struggling single mother to one of the most successful authors of all time. Consistency is the engine of momentum. Each action you take, each step you make towards your goals, builds upon the last, creating a powerful force that propels you forward. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering size and speed with every rotation. This momentum makes it easier to overcome obstacles, stay motivated, and achieve remarkable results. The concept of aggregation of marginal gains, popularized by British cycling coach Sir Dave Brailsford, highlights the power of consistent small improvements. Brailsford believed that by making 1% improvements in every area of cycling performance, from nutrition to equipment to training techniques, the cumulative effect would lead to significant gains. This philosophy led the British cycling team to unprecedented success, dominating the Olympic Games and Tour de France. This principle applies to every area of life. Whether you're aiming to improve your health, build a successful business, or master a new skill, consistent small improvements, when compounded over time, can lead to extraordinary transformations. Imagine a musician practicing their instrument for just 30 minutes each day. This may seem like a small commitment, but over a year it adds up to over 180 hours of practice. This consistent effort will inevitably lead to significant improvements in their skill and musicality. Consistency is not just about taking action, it's about cultivating the right mindset. It's about developing the discipline to show up even when you don't feel like it, to push through the resistance and stay committed to your goals. It's about understanding that progress is not always linear, that there will be setbacks and plateaus along the way. But with consistent effort, you can overcome these challenges and continue moving forward. A study published in the European Journal of Social Psychology explored the time it takes to form a new habit. The researchers found that it takes an average of 66 days for a new behavior to become automatic. This highlights the importance of consistency in building lasting habits. It's not about making grand resolutions or sporadic efforts. It's about showing up day after day, reinforcing the neural pathways that support your desired behavior. Think of the story of Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian of all time. His success wasn't just due to his natural talent. It was the result of years of consistent training, pushing his limits day in and day out. He didn't just show up when he felt motivated, he showed up even when he was tired, sore, or discouraged. This unwavering dedication to his training regimen is what propelled him to the pinnacle of his sport. Consistency is the key to unlocking your potential, the force that transforms aspirations into achievements. It's the unwavering commitment to your vision, the daily practice of making choices that bring you closer to your dreams. It's the refusal to be swayed by fleeting temptations or discouraged by temporary setbacks. So, embrace the power of consistency. Cultivate the discipline to show up every day, to make small, incremental progress towards your goals. It's in the repetition, in the unwavering dedication to the process, that true greatness is forged. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single, consistent step. Chapter 5. From wishful thinking to willful action, the mindset shift. We all have desires, dreams that dance in our minds like fireflies on a summer night. We yearn for better health, fulfilling relationships, successful careers, and lives filled with purpose and passion. But wanting alone is a barren field. It's the seed of possibility, but without action, it will never blossom into fruition. The crucial shift from wishful thinking to willful action is the bridge between dreams and reality. It's the moment you stop waiting for life to happen and start actively creating the life you desire. It's about recognizing that you are not a passive observer, but the architect of your own destiny. Imagine a painter gazing at a blank canvas, envisioning a breathtaking masterpiece. The vision is vivid, the colors vibrant, the emotions palpable. But until the brush meets the canvas, the masterpiece remains a mere figment of imagination. It's the act of painting, the deliberate strokes of the brush, that bring the vision to life. Similarly, your dreams, no matter how vivid or compelling, remain dormant until you infuse them with action. The shift from wanting to doing is the spark that ignites your potential, the catalyst that transforms aspirations into achievements. This shift requires a fundamental change in mindset. It's about recognizing that your desires are not dependent on external circumstances or lucky breaks, but on your own initiative and effort. It's about taking ownership of your dreams, understanding that you have the power to shape your reality through your choices and actions. A study published in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology explored the impact of taking action on goal achievement. The researchers found that individuals who took even small steps towards their goals were more likely to achieve them than those who simply planned or visualized their success. This highlights the power of action in solidifying commitment and building momentum. Think of the story of Elon Musk, who dared to dream of revolutionizing the automotive and space industries. He didn't just wish for electric cars and reusable rockets. He took bold, decisive action, pouring his energy and resources into making his vision a reality. His journey was fraught with challenges and setbacks, but his unwavering commitment to action propelled him towards groundbreaking achievements. The shift from wanting to doing also involves letting go of excuses. We often create elaborate justifications for our inaction. I don't have enough time. I'm not skilled enough. I'll start tomorrow. These excuses are the chains that bind us to mediocrity, the whispers of self-doubt that prevent us from reaching our full potential. To break free from the shackles of excuses, we must cultivate a proactive mindset. It's about recognizing that there will never be a perfect time or ideal circumstances. It's about taking the first step, no matter how small, and building momentum through consistent action. Imagine a writer who dreams of publishing a novel but is paralyzed by the fear of rejection. They spend countless hours perfecting their manuscript, agonizing over every word and sentence. But the fear of putting their work out there keeps them trapped in a cycle of endless revisions and self-doubt. The shift from wanting to doing requires them to overcome this fear, to embrace the vulnerability of sharing their work with the world, and to take the leap of faith towards publication. Another crucial aspect of this mindset shift is breaking down your goals into manageable steps. Overwhelmed by the enormity of a dream, we often become paralyzed by inaction. But by dividing the journey into smaller, more achievable milestones, we create a sense of progress and build momentum. Each step forward, no matter how small, reinforces our commitment and fuels our motivation. Think of the story of Amelia Earhart, who dared to dream of becoming the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. She didn't just wish for this achievement, she meticulously planned her journey, breaking it down into smaller flights, each one building her confidence and experience. This strategic approach, combined with her unwavering determination, allowed her to achieve her groundbreaking goal. The shift from wishful thinking to willful action is a transformative journey, a journey that requires courage, discipline, and a relentless belief in your abilities. It's about recognizing that you are not a passive observer, but the architect of your own destiny. So, embrace the power of action. Transform your desires into tangible goals, break them down into manageable steps, and take that first bold step towards your dreams. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single, determined action. Chapter 6. Taming the Distractions, Reclaiming Your Focus. We live in an age of distraction. A relentless barrage of notifications, pings, and flashing screens compete for our attention, vying for a piece of our precious mental real estate. Temptations lurk around every corner, whispering promises of instant gratification, urging us to abandon the arduous path of discipline for the fleeting comfort of escapism. In this digital age, where information overload is the norm and instant gratification is just a click away, mastering the art of focus is a crucial skill. It's about learning to navigate the labyrinth of distractions, to tame the unruly mind, and to cultivate a laser-like concentration that empowers you to achieve your goals. Imagine a tightrope walker traversing a high wire, their every movement demanding unwavering focus. A single lapse in concentration, a momentary distraction, could send them tumbling to the ground. Similarly, in the pursuit of our goals, distractions can derail our progress, leading us astray from the path of success. Think of the story of Bill Gates, who famously retreated to a secluded cabin for weeks to focus on strategic planning and deep work. He recognized the importance of disconnecting from the constant barrage of information and distractions in order to achieve clarity and focus. This deliberate act of removing himself from the noise allowed him to tap into his creative potential and make groundbreaking decisions that shaped the future of technology. Distractions are not just external forces vying for our attention, they also arise from within. Our own thoughts, worries, and anxieties can hijack our focus, pulling us away from the present moment and into a whirlwind of mental chatter. Learning to quiet the internal noise is just as crucial as managing external distractions. A study published in the journal Science found that the average person spends nearly half of their waking hours thinking about something other than what they're currently doing. This mind wandering can significantly impair our focus, productivity, and overall well-being. By cultivating mindfulness, the practice of bringing our attention back to the present moment, we can tame the wandering mind and reclaim our focus. Consider the example of elite athletes who train their minds to stay focused under immense pressure. They learn to block out distractions, to quiet the internal chatter, and to maintain a laser-like concentration on the task at hand. This mental discipline is what allows them to perform at their peak, even in the face of intense competition and external pressures. One powerful strategy for managing distractions is to create a conducive environment. This involves minimizing external distractions by silencing notifications, decluttering your workspace, and setting boundaries with technology. It also means creating a space that promotes focus and concentration, whether it's a quiet corner in your home, a dedicated workspace, or a peaceful outdoor setting. Another effective technique is time boxing, which involves allocating specific time slots for different tasks and activities. This creates a structure for your day, minimizing the chances of getting sidetracked by distractions. By assigning dedicated time for focused work, you create a mental container that keeps you on track and prevents your mind from wandering. Think of the Pomodoro technique, a time management method that involves working in focused bursts of 25 minutes, followed by a short break. This structured approach helps to maintain concentration, prevent burnout, and increase productivity. Distractions are not inherently bad, they are simply stimuli competing for our attention. The key is to develop the discernment to distinguish between distractions that serve our goals and those that derail us. Learning to say no to distractions that pull us away from our priorities is an essential skill in the pursuit of success. Imagine a writer working on a deadline, their mind focused on crafting the perfect sentence. Suddenly, a notification pops up on their phone, announcing a new message. The writer has a choice to succumb to the distraction and break their flow, or to maintain their focus and continue writing. The ability to resist the allure of the notification, to prioritize their work over the immediate gratification of checking their phone, is a testament to their self-control and discipline. Taming distractions is not about becoming a recluse or eliminating all sources of pleasure from your life. It's about finding a balance, about making conscious choices that align with your goals and values. It's about cultivating a mindful awareness of your surroundings and your internal state, recognizing when distractions are creeping in and taking proactive steps to regain your focus. So, reclaim your focus. Tame the distractions that threaten to derail your progress, cultivate a mindful awareness of your surroundings, and create an environment that supports your concentration. The journey of self-mastery begins with the ability to harness your attention and direct it towards your goals. In a world of endless distractions, the power of focus is your greatest asset. Chapter 7. Designing a Disciplined Life, Habits, Routines, and Environment. Imagine your life as a magnificent house. Discipline isn't just about decorating the rooms, it's about constructing the very foundation, the sturdy framework that supports your aspirations and withstands the storms of life. This chapter is your blueprint for designing a disciplined life, a life where your habits, routines, and environment work in harmony to empower your growth and propel you towards your goals. Think of your daily habits as the bricks that build this house. Each habit, whether it's a morning meditation practice, a dedicated workout routine, or a consistent writing schedule, contributes to the overall structure of your life. Just as a house built with shoddy bricks will crumble under pressure, a life built on weak habits will falter when faced with challenges. Consider the story of Benjamin Franklin, who meticulously tracked his progress in 13 virtues, including temperance, order, and industry. He carried a small booklet with him, marking down his daily adherence to these virtues. This consistent self-monitoring helped him cultivate disciplined habits and ultimately shaped him into one of the most influential figures in American history. Building a disciplined life requires careful consideration of your routines. Routines are the scaffolding that provides structure and support for your daily activities. They eliminate decision fatigue, allowing you to focus your mental energy on the tasks that truly matter. Just as a well-organized construction site ensures efficiency and productivity, a well-structured routine optimizes your time and energy. Research has shown that routines can have a profound impact on our well-being. A study published in the journal Lancet Psychiatry found that individuals with regular daily routines reported lower levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. This highlights the importance of creating a predictable structure for your day, providing a sense of stability and control that promotes mental health. Think of the morning routines of successful entrepreneurs like Richard Branson, who starts his day with exercise and a healthy breakfast, or Oprah Winfrey, who begins with meditation and gratitude journaling. These routines set the tone for a productive and fulfilling day, priming their minds and bodies for success. Your environment is the landscape upon which your house is built. Just as a house built on unstable ground is prone to collapse, a life built in a chaotic or unsupportive environment will struggle to thrive. Designing a disciplined life involves creating an environment that fosters focus, productivity, and well-being. Consider the impact of your workspace. Is it cluttered and disorganized, or is it clean, tidy, and conducive to concentration? A study published in the Journal of Neuroscience found that clutter competes for your attention, leading to decreased performance and increased stress. By decluttering your workspace, you create a more peaceful and productive environment. Think of the minimalist philosophy embraced by many successful individuals. By simplifying their surroundings, they eliminate distractions, reduce stress, and create space for clarity and focus. This intentional approach to their environment allows them to channel their energy towards their goals. Designing a disciplined life also involves managing your time effectively. Time is your most precious resource, and how you choose to spend it shapes the course of your life. Just as a skilled architect carefully allocates space in a building, you must learn to prioritize your time, allocating it to activities that align with your values and goals. The Pareto principle, also referred to as the 80-20 rule, states that about 20% of your efforts provide 80% of your results. By identifying the activities that yield the greatest return on your investment of time and energy, you can prioritize those tasks and delegate or eliminate less important ones. This strategic approach to time management allows you to maximize your productivity and achieve greater results. Imagine a writer who dedicates specific hours each day to writing, free from distractions and interruptions. This dedicated time allows them to immerse themselves in their craft, to tap into their creative flow, and to produce their best work. Designing a disciplined life is not about deprivation or restriction, it's about creating a life that supports your growth, empowers your success, and fosters your well-being. It's about building a solid foundation of habits, routines, and environment that allows you to thrive. So take the time to design your life with intention. Cultivate habits that support your goals, establish routines that optimize your time and energy, and create an environment that fosters focus and productivity. The journey of self-mastery begins with the conscious design of a life that empowers you to reach your full potential. Chapter 8. Discipline, the key to unlocking your dreams. Dreams. Those tantalizing visions that dance in our minds, whispering promises of a life filled with purpose, passion, and fulfillment. We all have them, those aspirations that ignite our souls and beckon us towards a future brimming with possibility. But dreams, like delicate seedlings, need nurturing to blossom into reality. And the key to that nurturing, the fertile ground in which dreams take root and flourish, is discipline. Discipline is the bridge that connects aspiration to achievement. It's the unwavering commitment to your vision, the daily practice of aligning your actions with your deepest desires. It's the inner strength that empowers you to overcome obstacles, resist temptations, and stay focused on your goals, even when the path is long and arduous. Think of the story of Serena Williams, who rose from humble beginnings to become one of the greatest tennis players of all time. Her journey wasn't paved with privilege or luck. It was forged through years of relentless discipline, countless hours of practice, and an unwavering dedication to her craft. Her discipline wasn't a burden, but a driving force, propelling her towards greatness. Discipline is the architect of success. It's the force that transforms vague desires into concrete goals, turning dreams into actionable plans. It's the unwavering commitment to showing up every day, putting in the work, and refusing to be deterred by setbacks or distractions. A study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology explored the relationship between discipline and goal achievement. The researchers found that individuals who exhibited higher levels of self-discipline were significantly more likely to achieve their goals, regardless of their natural talent or intelligence. This highlights the crucial role of discipline in translating potential into tangible results. Consider the example of Steve Jobs, who envisioned a future where technology was not just functional, but beautiful and intuitive. He didn't just dream of sleek designs and user-friendly interfaces, he instilled a culture of discipline and meticulous attention to detail at Apple, driving his team to create products that revolutionize the world. Discipline is not just about working hard, it's about working smart. It's about prioritizing your tasks, managing your time effectively, and focusing your energy on the activities that yield the greatest results. It's about recognizing that every action, Every choice has consequences, and that discipline empowers you to make choices that align with your goals. Imagine a musician practicing their instrument. A disciplined musician doesn't just play aimlessly, they focus on specific techniques, scales, and exercises that will improve their skills. They set goals for each practice session, track their progress, and continuously refine their approach. This disciplined approach to practice is what separates the amateur from the virtuoso. Discipline also fosters mental toughness, the ability to persevere in the face of adversity. When challenges arise, as they inevitably will, discipline provides the inner strength to keep going, to push through the discomfort, and to emerge stronger on the other side. It's the unwavering belief in your ability to overcome obstacles, the refusal to be defeated by setbacks. Think of the story of Malala Yousafzai, who, despite facing threats and violence, fearlessly advocated for the right of girls to education. Her unwavering commitment to her cause, her refusal to be silenced, is a testament to the power of discipline to fuel courage and resilience in the face of adversity. Discipline is not a restrictive force, it's a liberating power. It frees you from the shackles of procrastination, self-doubt, and impulsive behavior. It empowers you to take control of your life, to make conscious choices that align with your values and goals. Imagine a writer struggling to complete a novel. Distractions abound, self-doubt creeps in, and the allure of procrastination is strong. But with discipline, the writer can create a dedicated writing schedule, establish a productive environment, and silence the inner critic. This disciplined approach allows them to overcome the challenges and bring their story to life. Discipline is the key to unlocking your dreams, the foundation upon which success is built. It's the unwavering commitment to your vision, the daily practice of making choices that bring you closer to your goals. It's the refusal to be swayed by fleeting temptations or discouraged by temporary setbacks. So, embrace the power of discipline. Cultivate the inner strength to stay focused, overcome obstacles, and persevere in the pursuit of your dreams. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single, disciplined step. Chapter 9. Transforming Failure into Fuel. The Art of Learning from Setbacks. Failure. The word itself carries a weight, a sense of finality that can make our stomachs clench and our spirits falter. We're conditioned to view failure as a blemish, a mark of inadequacy, a testament to our shortcomings. But what if we dared to challenge this perception? What if we embraced failure not as an ending, but as a vital stepping stone on the path to success? Imagine a ship navigating treacherous waters. The journey is fraught with storms, hidden reefs, and unpredictable currents. The skilled captain doesn't view these obstacles as insurmountable defeats. They adjust their course, learn from the challenges, and emerge from the storm stronger and more experienced. Similarly, the journey of life is rarely a smooth, linear path. We encounter setbacks, make mistakes, and experience moments that test our resolve. But these challenges, these failures, are not roadblocks. They are opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow. Think of the story of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His relentless experimentation with the light bulb, his willingness to embrace countless failures before finally achieving success, is a testament to the power of perseverance and the transformative potential of setbacks. The first step in transforming failure into fuel is to shift our perspective. Instead of viewing failure as a reflection of our worth or abilities, we must see it as feedback, a valuable source of information that guides our future actions. Just as a scientist uses experimental data to refine their hypothesis, we can use our failures to refine our approach, adjust our strategies, and ultimately achieve our goals. Research in the field of cognitive psychology has shown that individuals with a growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be developed through effort and learning, are more likely to embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, and ultimately achieve greater success. This mindset allows them to view failure not as a personal defeat, but as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Consider the example of Oprah Winfrey, who was fired from her first television job as a news anchor. Instead of allowing this setback to define her, she used it as a catalyst for growth, ultimately creating a media empire that has touched millions of lives. Her story is a powerful reminder that failure is not a full stop, it's a comma, a pause before the next chapter unfolds. Transforming failure into fuel also requires us to cultivate resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity. Resilience is not about avoiding challenges, it's about developing the mental toughness to navigate them, to learn from them, and to emerge stronger on the other side. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that individuals who demonstrated resilience in the face of adversity reported greater well-being, life satisfaction, and overall success. This highlights the importance of developing the ability to adapt to challenges, learn from setbacks, and maintain a positive outlook even in difficult times. Failure is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of effort, a testament to our willingness to step outside our comfort zones and pursue our dreams. It's in the crucible of failure that we forge resilience, develop grit, and discover our true potential. Imagine an entrepreneur launching a new business. The path is fraught with challenges securing funding, navigating market fluctuations, and overcoming competition. But with each setback, the entrepreneur gains valuable experience, learns from their mistakes, and refines their approach. This iterative process of learning and adaptation is what ultimately leads to success. Transforming failure into fuel is not about denying the sting of disappointment or pretending that setbacks don't hurt. It's about acknowledging the emotions that arise, processing them, and then channeling that energy towards growth and improvement. It's about reframing failure as a stepping stone, a necessary part of the journey towards achieving our goals. So, embrace the lessons of failure. Analyze your mistakes, extract the valuable insights they offer, and use them to refine your approach. Cultivate a growth mindset that views challenges as opportunities for learning and development. Remember, the most successful individuals are not those who have never failed, but those who have learned to transform failure into fuel, propelling them towards greater heights of achievement. Chapter 10. The Unstoppable You, Cultivating an Indomitable Spirit. Imagine a mighty river carving its path through a rugged landscape. It encounters boulders, waterfalls, and narrow gorges, yet it persists, its relentless flow adapting to every obstacle, its unwavering momentum carrying it towards the vast ocean. This is the essence of an unstoppable spirit, the unwavering determination to reach your destination, the resilience to navigate challenges, and the unwavering belief in your ability to overcome any obstacle. Becoming unstoppable is not about possessing superhuman strength or immunity to setbacks. It's about cultivating a mindset, a way of being that views challenges as opportunities and setbacks as temporary detours. It's about developing the mental toughness, the inner fortitude, to persevere in the face of adversity, to emerge from every storm stronger and more determined. Think of the story of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years imprisoned for his fight against apartheid. Despite the unimaginable hardships he endured, he never allowed his spirit to be broken. He emerged from prison not with bitterness, but with a message of forgiveness and reconciliation, a testament to the indomitable human spirit that can triumph over even the most daunting challenges. The foundation of an unstoppable spirit is a growth mindset. This is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and character are not fixed traits, but qualities that can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. A growth mindset allows you to view challenges not as threats, but as opportunities to learn and grow. It empowers you to embrace setbacks as valuable lessons, to extract wisdom from every experience, and to emerge from every challenge stronger and wiser. Research in the field of neuroplasticity has demonstrated that the brain is incredibly adaptable, capable of rewiring itself throughout life. This means that our abilities are not set in stone. They can be enhanced and expanded through learning, practice, and consistent effort. A growth mindset allows us to tap into this potential for growth, to believe in our capacity to learn and adapt, and to approach challenges with a sense of optimism and possibility. Consider the example of Malala Yousafzai, who, despite facing threats and violence, fearlessly advocated for the right of girls to education. Her unwavering commitment to her cause, her refusal to be silenced, is a testament to the power of a growth mindset to fuel courage and resilience in the face of adversity. Another crucial element of an unstoppable spirit is unshakable self-belief. This is not about arrogance or blind optimism. It's about cultivating a deep-rooted confidence in your abilities, a conviction that you have the power to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. Self-belief is the inner compass that guides you through uncertainty, the unwavering faith in your capacity to navigate the storms of life and emerge victorious. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that individuals with high self-esteem were more likely to persevere in the face of challenges, to set ambitious goals, and to achieve greater success in their personal and professional lives. This highlights the importance of cultivating a positive self-image, believing in your worth, and trusting in your abilities. Think of the story of Oprah Winfrey, who overcame a challenging childhood and numerous obstacles to become one of the most successful media moguls in the world. Her journey was fueled by an unwavering belief in herself, a conviction that she could achieve her dreams despite the odds. Resilience is the bedrock of an unstoppable spirit. It's the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to adapt to change, and to maintain a positive outlook even in the face of adversity. Resilience is not about avoiding challenges. It's about developing the mental toughness to navigate them, to learn from them, and to emerge stronger on the other side. A study published in The American Psychologist found that resilience is a key predictor of success in various domains of life, including academics, career, and relationships. This highlights the importance of developing the ability to cope with stress, overcome adversity, and maintain a sense of optimism and hope even in difficult times. Consider the example of Stephen Hawking, who, despite being diagnosed with a debilitating motor neuron disease, made groundbreaking contributions to the field of theoretical physics. His unwavering spirit, his refusal to be defined by his physical limitations, is an inspiration to us all. Becoming unstoppable is not a destination, it's a journey, a continuous process of growth and self-discovery. It's about cultivating a mindset that embraces challenges, learns from setbacks, and views obstacles as opportunities for growth. It's about developing the mental toughness, the inner fortitude, to persevere in the face of adversity and emerge stronger than ever. So embrace the journey of becoming unstoppable. Cultivate a growth mindset, nurture unshakable self-belief, and develop the resilience to overcome any challenge. The path to greatness is paved with obstacles, but with an indomitable spirit, you can conquer any mountain and achieve extraordinary things. Chapter 11. The Joy of the Journey, Finding Fulfillment in the Process. We often fixate on the summit, the triumphant moment of reaching our goals, that glorious finish line where success awaits. But what about the climb? What about the winding path, the breathtaking vistas, and the lessons learned along the way? This chapter invites you to shift your perspective, to embrace the journey itself, and to discover the profound joy and fulfillment that lie within the process of achieving your dreams. Imagine a hiker embarking on a challenging trek through a majestic mountain range. The summit, with its promise of panoramic views, is their ultimate goal. But the journey itself is filled with its own rewards: the serene beauty of the forest trails, the invigorating challenge of steep ascents, the camaraderie of fellow hikers, and the sense of accomplishment with each step forward. Similarly, the pursuit of our goals is not just about the destination, it's about the transformative journey that unfolds along the way. It's about the lessons we learn, the the skills we acquire, the resilience we develop, and the person we become in the process. Think of the story of Vincent van Gogh, who, despite facing poverty, rejection, and mental health struggles, never gave up on his passion for painting. He poured his heart and soul into his art, finding solace and meaning in the act of creation. While his genius wasn't recognized during his lifetime, his dedication to the process left behind a legacy of breathtaking masterpieces that continue to inspire and move people centuries later. Embracing the journey requires a shift in mindset. It's about recognizing that the process of striving towards our goals is just as valuable, if not more so, than the achievement itself. It's about finding joy in the daily grind, the small victories, and the incremental progress that pave the way to success. A study published in the Journal of Happiness Studies found that individuals who focused on the process of pursuing their goals, rather than solely on the outcome, reported higher levels of happiness and well-being. This highlights the importance of finding meaning and satisfaction in the journey itself, not just in the final destination. Consider the example of athletes who dedicate years of their lives to training for the Olympics. The ultimate goal is to win a medal, to stand on the podium and bask in the glory of victory. But the journey itself is filled with its own rewards: the camaraderie of teammates, the thrill of competition, the satisfaction of pushing their limits, and the pride of representing their country. One of the keys to enjoying the journey is to practice mindfulness, the art of being fully present in the moment. When we're consumed by worries about the future or regrets about the past, we miss the beauty and richness of the present experience. Mindfulness allows us to savor each step of the journey, to appreciate the small victories, and to find joy in the process of striving towards our goals. Research has shown that mindfulness practices can have a profound impact on our well-being. A study published in the journal JAMA Internal Medicine found that mindfulness-based stress reduction programs led to significant improvements in anxiety, depression, and quality of life. This highlights the power of mindfulness to cultivate a sense of peace, contentment, and appreciation for the present moment. Think of the Japanese concept of ikigai, which roughly translates to a cause for existing. It's where your passion, skills, the needs of the world, and your ability to earn money all come together. Discovering your ikigai means integrating your values, talents, and passions into your everyday activities to live a fulfilling and purposeful life. Embracing the journey also means celebrating the small wins, those incremental achievements that mark our progress along the way. Each milestone, no matter how small, is a testament to our dedication and effort. By acknowledging and celebrating these small victories, we reinforce our commitment to our goals and fuel our motivation to keep moving forward. Imagine a writer working on a novel. The completion of each chapter, the crafting of a particularly poignant scene, the positive feedback from a beta reader, these are all small wins that deserve to be celebrated. These moments of recognition provide a sense of accomplishment, boost morale, and inspire continued effort. The journey is not always smooth. It's often filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But these obstacles are not roadblocks, they are opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow. Embracing the challenges means viewing them as stepping stones, as necessary tests that strengthen our resolve and deepen our understanding. Think of the story of Walt Disney, who faced numerous setbacks and financial struggles before finally achieving success with his animation studio. He didn't allow these challenges to derail his dreams. He persevered, learned from his mistakes, and ultimately created a legacy that continues to enchant generations of audiences worldwide. Embracing the journey is about finding joy in the process, celebrating the small wins, and viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. It's about cultivating a mindful awareness of the present moment, appreciating the beauty and richness of the path you're on. So shift your perspective. Embrace the journey, savor the process, and discover the profound joy and fulfillment that lie within the pursuit of your dreams. The destination is important, but the journey is where you truly discover yourself and create a life of meaning and purpose. Chapter 12: Mindset Mastery, the control center of your potential. Imagine your mind as a vast, fertile garden. Your thoughts are the seeds, your beliefs the soil, and your attitudes the climate that determines what will flourish. This chapter is your guide to mastering your mindset, to cultivating the fertile mental landscape that empowers you to unlock your full potential and achieve extraordinary things. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world, the filter that colors your perceptions and shapes your reality. It's the internal dialogue that whispers encouragement or whispers doubt, the inner voice that can either propel you towards your dreams or hold you captive in a cage of limiting beliefs. Think of the story of Henry Ford, who revolutionized the automotive industry with his vision of affordable automobiles for the masses. He didn't just invent the assembly line, he cultivated a mindset of innovation, a belief that he could transform the way people lived and worked. His mindset wasn't just a set of thoughts, it was a driving force that shaped his actions and ultimately changed the world. Mastering your mindset begins with understanding the two fundamental types of mindsets: fixed and growth. A fixed mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are static, unchanging traits. It's the voice that says, "I'm not good at math, I'm not a creative person, or I'll never be successful." This mindset creates a self-imposed ceiling, limiting your potential and hindering your growth. On the other hand, a growth mindset is the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication, effort, and learning. It's the voice that says, "I can learn anything I set my mind to, I can improve with practice, and challenges are opportunities for growth." This mindset unlocks your potential, empowering you to embrace challenges, learn from setbacks, and continuously evolve. According to psychological research, those who have a growth mindset are more likely to rise to difficulties, keep going when things get tough, and eventually succeed more. According to a study in the journal Psychological Science, students who learned about the growth mindset significantly improved their academic performance, illustrating how ideas have the ability to influence our reality. Take Michael Jordan as an example. He became one of the best basketball players of all time after being kicked off his high school team. Instead of letting this early failure define him, he turned it into motivation to work relentlessly and develop a development attitude, which helped him achieve legendary success. Mastering your mindset also involves taking control of your self-talk, the internal dialogue that shapes your beliefs and influences your actions. Negative self-talk, those insidious whispers of doubt and self-criticism, can erode your confidence and sabotage your efforts. But by consciously cultivating positive, empowering self-talk, you can reprogram your mind for success. A study published in the journal Behavior Research and Therapy found that positive self-talk can significantly reduce anxiety and improve performance in various domains, including sports, academics, and public speaking. This highlights the power of our inner dialogue to shape our emotions, our behavior, and ultimately, our results. Think of the practice of affirmations, positive statements that you repeat to yourself to reinforce empowering beliefs. By consciously choosing to focus on your strengths, your potential, and your aspirations, you create a mental environment that supports your growth and success. Emotional mastery is another crucial aspect of mindset mastery. Our emotions can be powerful forces, capable of driving us towards our goals or derailing us with fear, anger, or self-doubt. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your emotions, to respond to challenges with clarity and composure, and to make conscious choices that align with your values and goals. Research in the field of emotional intelligence has shown that individuals with high emotional intelligence are more likely to be successful in their careers, build strong relationships, and maintain good mental health. This highlights the importance of developing the skills to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions effectively. Consider the example of Nelson Mandela, who, despite enduring years of imprisonment and injustice, emerged as a leader who embodied forgiveness, compassion, and reconciliation. His ability to manage his emotions, to channel his anger and frustration into constructive action, is a testament to the power of emotional intelligence to shape a legacy of positive impact. Mastering your mindset is not about denying your emotions or pretending to be happy all the time. It's about developing the self-awareness to recognize your emotions, the emotional intelligence to manage them effectively, and the resilience to bounce back from setbacks. So cultivate a growth mindset, embrace challenges as opportunities for learning, and nurture a positive inner dialogue. Master your emotions, cultivate resilience, and believe in your ability to achieve extraordinary things. The journey of self-mastery begins with the conscious cultivation of a mindset that empowers you to unlock your full potential and create the life you truly desire. Chapter 13. Unleashing your inner greatness, the synergy of discipline and consistency. Imagine a majestic oak tree, its branches reaching towards the sky, its roots anchoring it firmly to the earth. Its growth is a testament to the synergistic power of two forces, the upward striving of its branches, reaching for sunlight and nourishment, and the unwavering stability of its roots, providing a foundation for its expansion. Similarly, in the realm of human potential, discipline and consistency are the intertwined forces that empower you to unleash your inner greatness and achieve extraordinary things. Discipline, the focused pursuit of your goals, is the driving force that propels you forward. It's the unwavering commitment to your vision, the daily practice of making choices that align with your aspirations. It's the inner strength that empowers you to overcome obstacles, resist temptations, and stay focused on your path, even when the journey is long and arduous. Consistency, the unwavering dedication to the process, is the bedrock upon which your progress is built. It's the steady accumulation of small efforts, the daily repetition of actions that, over time, lead to remarkable results. It's the understanding that greatness is not achieved in a single grand gesture, but in the consistent pursuit of excellence, day in and day out. Think of the story of Marie Curie, who, despite facing gender discrimination and limited resources, dedicated herself to the relentless pursuit of scientific discovery. Her unwavering discipline, her meticulous attention to detail, and her consistent efforts in the laboratory led to groundbreaking discoveries in the field of radioactivity, earning her 2 Nobel Prizes and forever changing the course of science. Discipline and consistency are not opposing forces. They are complementary partners, each enhancing the power of the other. Discipline provides the direction, the focused intention that guides your efforts. Consistency provides the momentum, the steady accumulation of progress that transforms aspirations into achievements. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology explored the relationship between self-discipline and goal achievement. The researchers found that individuals who exhibited higher levels of self-discipline were significantly more likely to achieve their goals, regardless of their natural talent or intelligence. This highlights the crucial role of discipline in translating potential into tangible results. Consider the example of Elon Musk, who has revolutionized multiple industries with his visionary leadership and relentless pursuit of innovation. He didn't just dream of electric cars, reusable rockets, and sustainable energy solutions. He instilled a culture of discipline and unwavering commitment at his companies, driving his teams to push the boundaries of what's possible and achieve extraordinary results. Discipline and consistency are not just about achieving external goals. They are also essential for cultivating inner strength and resilience. When faced with challenges, setbacks, or moments of self-doubt, discipline provides the anchor that keeps you grounded, while consistency provides the steady rhythm that keeps you moving forward. Imagine a marathon runner training for a race. Discipline drives them to follow their training plan, to push their limits, and to stay focused on their goal. Consistency ensures that they show up for their runs day after day, building endurance and mental toughness. When the day of the race arrives, it's the combination of discipline and consistency that empowers them to cross the finish line, victorious. A fascinating study conducted by psychologist Carol Dweck explored the impact of praise on children's motivation and performance. She found that praising children for their effort and persistence, rather than their innate intelligence, fostered a growth mindset and led to greater resilience in the face of challenges. This highlights the importance of focusing on the process, on the consistent effort and dedication that lead to success, rather than solely on the outcome. Think of the story of Serena Williams, who, despite facing injuries, setbacks, and personal challenges, has consistently demonstrated an unwavering commitment to her sport. Her discipline and consistency have propelled her to become one of the greatest tennis players of all time, a testament to the power of these qualities to overcome adversity and achieve extraordinary things. Unleashing your inner greatness is not about becoming a superhuman or achieving perfection. It's about recognizing the incredible potential within you, the capacity for growth, resilience, and achievement that lies dormant, waiting to be awakened. Discipline and consistency are the keys that unlock this potential, the synergistic forces that empower you to become the best version of yourself. So embrace the power of discipline and consistency. Cultivate the focused intention to pursue your goals and nurture the unwavering dedication to the process. It's in the harmonious interplay of these two forces that your inner greatness is unleashed, allowing you to achieve extraordinary things and create a life of purpose, fulfillment, and lasting impact. Chapter 14. The Long Game: Sustaining Success Through Enduring Discipline. Reaching a summit is exhilarating, the culmination of effort and a testament to your willpower. But what happens when you descend back into the valley, when the cheers fade and the path stretches out before you, seemingly endless? This is where the true test of discipline lies, in the long game of sustaining success, of maintaining momentum, when the initial excitement wanes and the challenges of the everyday re-emerge. Imagine a seasoned gardener tending to a flourishing orchard. The initial planting and nurturing brought forth the first fruits, a reward for their dedication. But the work doesn't end there. To sustain the orchard's bounty, the gardener must diligently prune, weed, and nourish the trees, season after season, year after year. This ongoing commitment, this enduring discipline, is what ensures a continuous harvest. Similarly, achieving success in any area of life is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process that requires sustained effort, adaptability, and a deep-rooted commitment to the principles of discipline. It's about maintaining momentum when the initial burst of motivation subsides, navigating the inevitable plateaus and setbacks, and continuously refining your approach to stay ahead of the curve. Think of the legendary investor Warren Buffett, whose success isn't just about a few lucky investments. It's about his disciplined approach to value investing, his unwavering commitment to long-term growth, and his ability to adapt to changing market conditions over decades. His enduring discipline has not only generated immense wealth, but also cemented his legacy as one of the greatest investors of all time. One of the biggest challenges in sustaining success is overcoming the allure of complacency. When we achieve a significant milestone, it's tempting to rest on our laurels, to bask in the glow of accomplishment, and assume that our past successes will guarantee future triumphs. But complacency is a silent killer of progress, a subtle erosion of the very discipline that propelled us to the top. A study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology explored the phenomenon of coasting, the tendency to reduce effort after achieving a goal. The researchers found that coasting can lead to a decline in performance and a decrease in motivation, ultimately hindering long-term success. This highlights the importance of maintaining a growth mindset, of continuously seeking new challenges and pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zones. Consider the example of athletes who, after winning a championship, must resist the temptation to become complacent. They must continue to train rigorously, refine their skills, and adapt to new competitors and strategies. Sustaining their success requires the same level of discipline and dedication that propelled them to victory in the first place. Another crucial aspect of sustaining success is adaptability. The world is in constant flux, and the strategies that worked yesterday may not be effective tomorrow. To stay ahead of the curve, we must be willing to adapt, to embrace new technologies, learn new skills, and adjust our approach as circumstances evolve. A fascinating study conducted by researchers at the University of Oxford explored the impact of technological advancements on the labor market. They found that nearly half of all jobs in the United States are at risk of being automated within the next 2 decades. This highlights the importance of adaptability, of continuously learning and developing new skills to stay relevant in an ever-changing world. Think of the story of Netflix, which started as a DVD rental service but successfully adapted to the rise of streaming, transforming itself into a global entertainment giant. Their ability to anticipate and respond to changing consumer preferences, to embrace new technologies and business models, is a testament to the power of adaptability in sustaining success. Sustaining success also requires a deep understanding of your own strengths and weaknesses. It's about recognizing your limitations, seeking support when needed, and continuously refining your skills and knowledge. It's about building a strong team, delegating effectively, and leveraging the expertise of others to achieve common goals. A study published in the Harvard Business Review explored the characteristics of successful CEOs. The researchers found that self-awareness, the ability to recognize one's own strengths and weaknesses, was a key predictor of leadership effectiveness. This highlights the importance of honest self-reflection, of understanding your limitations and seeking support when needed. Consider the example of Steve Jobs, who, despite his visionary leadership, recognized the importance of surrounding himself with talented individuals who complemented his skills. He built a strong team at Apple, delegating effectively and fostering a culture of collaboration that fueled the company's innovation and success. Sustaining success is not just about achieving external goals, it's also about maintaining your well-being, both physical and mental. The relentless pursuit of achievement can take a toll on our health, our relationships, and our overall sense of fulfillment. To sustain success in the long run, we must prioritize self-care, nurture our relationships, and cultivate a balanced lifestyle. Research has shown that chronic stress can have a detrimental impact on our physical and mental health, leading to increased risk of cardiovascular disease, depression, and anxiety. This highlights the importance of stress management techniques such as mindfulness, exercise, and spending time in nature in maintaining our well-being and sustaining our success. Think of the example of Oprah Winfrey, who, despite her demanding career, prioritizes her physical and mental health through regular exercise, healthy eating, and mindfulness practices. Her commitment to self-care not only enhances her well-being but also empowers her to sustain her success over the long term. Sustaining success is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires enduring discipline, adaptability, self-awareness, and a commitment to continuous learning and growth. It's about maintaining momentum when the initial excitement fades, navigating the inevitable plateaus and setbacks, and continuously refining your approach to stay ahead of the curve. So, embrace the long game. Cultivate the enduring discipline, the adaptability, and the self-awareness needed to sustain your success. Prioritize your well-being, nurture your relationships, and commit to continuous learning and growth. The journey of success is not a destination, it's an ongoing adventure, a testament to your unwavering commitment to excellence and your enduring pursuit of your dreams. Chapter 15. The Final Sprint, Summoning Your Ultimate Effort. Picture yourself in the final stretch of a marathon. The finish line shimmers in the distance, a beacon of triumph beckoning you forward. Your muscles ache, your breath comes in ragged gasps, and every fiber of your being screams for respite. Yet deep within, a primal force ignites, a surge of adrenaline propelling you onward. This is the final sprint, the moment when your willpower is truly tested, when you summon every ounce of your being to give your ultimate effort and cross the threshold of victory. This chapter is your guide to navigating this crucial phase, to harnessing the power of your mind and body to push beyond your perceived limits and achieve the extraordinary. It's about maintaining focus when distractions beckon, summoning resilience when fatigue sets in, and tapping into the depths of your determination to finish strong. Think of the legendary climber Edmund Hillary, who in 1953, along with Tenzing Norgay, became the first to conquer Mount Everest. The final ascent to the summit, through the treacherous death zone, demanded not just physical endurance, but an unwavering mental fortitude. It was in those final, grueling steps that Hillary summoned his ultimate effort, pushing through exhaustion and oxygen deprivation to achieve a feat that had eluded humankind for centuries. The final sprint is not just about physical exertion, it's a mental game, a battle against the voices of doubt and fatigue that whisper temptations of surrender. It's about silencing the inner critic that questions your abilities, reminding yourself of the strength and resilience you've cultivated throughout your journey. A study published in the Journal of Sport and Exercise Psychology explored the phenomenon of hitting the wall, the point in endurance events where athletes experience a sudden depletion of energy and a surge of fatigue. The researchers found that athletes who were able to maintain a positive mindset and focus on their goals were more likely to push through this challenging phase and achieve peak performance. Consider the example of Serena Williams, who, in countless tennis matches, has faced moments where defeat seemed imminent. Yet, with unwavering determination, she summons her ultimate effort, digging deep within to unleash a torrent of power and skill that turns the tide of the game. Her ability to tap into her inner reserves, to find that extra gear when it matters most, is a testament to the indomitable human spirit that can triumph over adversity. One powerful strategy for navigating the final sprint is to break down the remaining task into smaller, more manageable milestones. When the finish line seems distant, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the enormity of the challenge. But by focusing on completing one small step at a time, you maintain a sense of progress and build momentum. Each milestone achieved, no matter how small, reinforces your commitment and fuels your motivation to keep pushing forward. Imagine a writer working on the final chapters of a novel. The task can seem daunting, the finish line a distant mirage. But by breaking down the remaining work into smaller sections, completing a scene, polishing a chapter, editing a few pages, the writer maintains a sense of accomplishment and avoids becoming overwhelmed by the sheer volume of work ahead. Another crucial element in the final sprint is maintaining laser-like focus. Distractions abound, tempting you to deviate from your path, to succumb to the allure of easier pursuits. But in this critical phase, unwavering concentration is essential. It's about silencing the noise, both external and internal, and channeling your energy towards the task at hand. A study published in the journal Psychological Science explored the impact of multitasking on cognitive performance. The researchers found that multitasking significantly impairs our ability to focus, leading to decreased productivity and increased errors. This highlights the importance of single tasking, of dedicating your full attention to the task at hand, especially during the final sprint. Think of a surgeon performing a complex operation. Their focus must be absolute, their attention unwavering, as every incision, every suture demands precision and accuracy. Any distraction, any lapse in concentration could have dire consequences. Similarly, in the pursuit of our goals, maintaining focus during the final sprint is crucial to achieving a successful outcome. Emotional control is another key factor in navigating the final sprint. As fatigue sets in and challenges mount, it's easy to become discouraged, frustrated, or even overwhelmed by self-doubt. But emotional intelligence, The ability to manage your emotions and maintain composure under pressure is crucial in this phase. Research in the field of emotional intelligence has shown that individuals with high emotional intelligence are more likely to be successful in their careers, build strong relationships, and maintain good mental health. This highlights the importance of developing the skills to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions effectively, especially during challenging times. Consider the example of Nelson Mandela, who, despite enduring years of imprisonment and injustice, emerged as a leader who embodied forgiveness, compassion, and reconciliation. His ability to manage his emotions, to channel his anger and frustration into constructive action, is a testament to the power of emotional intelligence to shape a legacy of positive impact. The final sprint is not just about reaching the finish line, it's about the lessons you learn, the resilience you develop, and the person you become in the process. It's about pushing beyond your perceived limits, discovering hidden reserves of strength and determination, and emerging from the crucible of challenge stronger and more confident than ever before. So, summon your ultimate effort. Embrace the challenges of the final sprint, maintain your focus, manage your emotions, and tap into the depths of your determination. The finish line awaits, a testament to your unwavering commitment, your resilience, and your unwavering pursuit of your dreams. Chapter 16. Savoring the Victory, the Fulfillment of a Disciplined Pursuit. Imagine a farmer surveying their fields at harvest time. Golden wheat sways in the breeze, plump fruits hang heavy on the branches, and the air is filled with the sweet scent of abundance. This is the moment of reaping, the culmination of months of dedicated labor, the tangible reward for their unwavering commitment to the land. Similarly, in the pursuit of our goals, there comes a time when we savor the victory, when we harvest the fruits of our disciplined efforts and bask in the fulfillment of a journey well traveled. This chapter is an invitation to celebrate your achievements, to acknowledge the dedication and perseverance that brought you to this point, and to reflect on the transformative power of the journey itself. It's about recognizing that true success is not just about the destination, but about the growth, the resilience, and the self-discovery that unfolded along the way. Think of the story of Nelson Mandela, who, after decades of fighting for equality and justice, finally witnessed the dismantling of apartheid in South Africa. His victory was not just a political triumph, it was a testament to the unwavering spirit of a man who dedicated his life to a cause greater than himself. The fulfillment he experienced was not just about achieving his goal, but about the profound impact his struggle had on the lives of millions. Savoring the victory begins with acknowledging the journey itself. Too often, we fixate on the end result, the tangible rewards, and the external validation that come with success. But the true treasures of the journey lie in the lessons learned, the skills acquired, and the personal transformation that occurred along the way. A study published in the Journal of Happiness Studies found that individuals who focused on the process of pursuing their goals, rather than solely on the outcome, reported higher levels of happiness and well-being. This highlights the importance of finding meaning and satisfaction in the journey itself, not just in the final destination. Consider the example of an entrepreneur who builds a successful business from the ground up. The financial rewards and the recognition are certainly gratifying, but the true fulfillment lies in the journey itself, the challenges overcome, the lessons learned, the relationships forged, and the personal growth experienced along the way. Celebrating your success is an essential part of savoring the victory. It's not about boasting or seeking external validation, it's about acknowledging your accomplishments, honoring your efforts, and reinforcing your belief in your abilities. Celebration is a powerful ritual that anchors your achievements in your memory, providing a source of inspiration and motivation for future endeavors. Research has shown that celebrating successes, no matter how small, can boost our mood, increase our self-confidence, and enhance our motivation. A study published in the journal Psychological Science found that celebrating small wins can create a positive feedback loop, leading to increased engagement and productivity in the workplace. Think of the tradition of athletes celebrating their victories with teammates, coaches, and fans. These celebrations are not just about reveling in the moment, they are about acknowledging the collective effort, reinforcing team spirit, and creating lasting memories that fuel future aspirations. Sharing your success with others is another important aspect of savoring the victory. Success is rarely achieved in isolation. It's often the result of support, encouragement, and collaboration with others. Sharing your achievements with those who have contributed to your journey is a way of expressing gratitude, strengthening relationships, and inspiring others to pursue their own dreams. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that sharing successes with others can enhance our sense of well-being and strengthen our social connections. This highlights the importance of acknowledging the contributions of others and expressing gratitude for their support. Consider the example of a musician who achieves recognition for their work. They may share their success by dedicating their performance to their mentors, thanking their family and friends for their support, or using their platform to inspire aspiring musicians. Savoring the victory is not about becoming complacent or resting on your laurels. It's about recognizing that success is an ongoing journey, a continuous cycle of setting goals, striving for achievement, and celebrating milestones along the way. Each victory is a stepping stone, a foundation for future growth and even greater accomplishments. Think of the story of Oprah Winfrey, who, despite achieving phenomenal success in the media industry, continues to challenge herself, explore new ventures, and use her platform to inspire and empower others. Her ongoing journey is a testament to the fact that success is not a destination, but a continuous process of growth and evolution. Savoring the victory is about appreciating the journey, celebrating your achievements, and sharing your success with others. It's about recognizing the transformative power of the process, the lessons learned, and the person you have become along the way. So take the time to celebrate your accomplishments, acknowledge the contributions of others, and reflect on the lessons learned. Use your success as a springboard for future growth, and continue to pursue your dreams with renewed passion and dedication. Chapter 17. Beyond the Self, Creating a Legacy of Impact. Imagine a pebble dropped into a still pond. The ripples expand outwards, their gentle touch extending far beyond the initial point of impact. Similarly, your actions, your choices, and the very essence of who you are create ripples that extend outwards, influencing the lives of others and shaping the world around you. This chapter invites you to explore the profound concept of legacy, to consider the impact you want to make on the world, and to discover how your disciplined pursuit of purpose can create a lasting positive influence that extends far beyond your own lifetime. Legacy is not just about grand achievements or monumental accomplishments. It's about the everyday choices you make, the values you embody, and the way you interact with the world. It's about the ripple effect of your actions, the subtle yet powerful influence you have on the lives of others, whether you realize it or not. Think of the story of Mother Teresa, who dedicated her life to serving the poorest of the poor in Calcutta. Her unwavering compassion, her selfless dedication to those in need, created a legacy that extends far beyond her own lifetime. Her actions inspired countless individuals to embrace a life of service, and her legacy continues to inspire acts of kindness and compassion around the world. Creating a legacy begins with living a life of purpose. When your actions are guided by a clear sense of direction, a deep-rooted commitment to your values, you create a life that resonates with meaning and significance. Your purpose acts as a compass, guiding your decisions and shaping your impact on the world. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that individuals who reported having a strong sense of purpose in life also reported greater well-being, life satisfaction, and overall happiness. This highlights the importance of aligning your actions with your values, of pursuing goals that resonate with your deepest passions and contribute to something larger than yourself. Consider the example of Martin Luther King Jr., whose life was driven by a powerful purpose to achieve equality and justice for all. His unwavering commitment to this cause, his courageous leadership in the face of adversity, created a legacy that continues to inspire generations to fight for a more just and equitable world. Investing in others is another crucial aspect of creating a legacy. Whether it's through mentorship, teaching, or simply offering support and encouragement, you have the power to influence the lives of others, to empower them to reach their full potential and make their own unique contributions to the world. Research has shown that mentoring can have a profound impact on the lives of young people, providing guidance, support, and encouragement that can help them navigate challenges and achieve their goals. A study published in the Journal of Vocational Behavior found that mentored youth were more likely to graduate from high school, enroll in college, and secure employment. Think of the impact of a teacher who inspires a student to pursue their passion, a coach who motivates an athlete to achieve their best, or a mentor who guides a young professional towards a fulfilling career. These acts of investment in others create a ripple effect, extending your influence far beyond your own immediate circle. Creating a positive environment is another way to build a lasting legacy. Whether it's in your workplace, your community, or your family, the culture you cultivate, the values you promote, and the way you interact with others can have a profound impact on those around you. A study published in the Harvard Business Review explored the impact of positive leadership on employee engagement and performance. The researchers found that leaders who fostered a positive work environment, characterized by trust, respect, and support, were more likely to have engaged and productive employees. Consider the example of a leader who creates a workplace culture that values collaboration, innovation, and personal growth. This positive environment not only fosters employee satisfaction and productivity, but also creates a ripple effect, influencing the way those employees interact with their families, their communities, and the world at large. Building a legacy is not about seeking fame or recognition, it's about making a meaningful contribution to the world, leaving a positive impact that extends beyond your own lifetime. It's about living a life of purpose, investing in others, and creating a positive environment that empowers growth and fosters positive change. Think of the story of Wangari Maathai, who founded the Green Belt movement in Kenya, empowering women to plant trees and combat deforestation. Her legacy extends far beyond the millions of trees planted. It's about empowering communities, promoting environmental conservation, and inspiring individuals to take action to create a better world. Creating a legacy is an ongoing process, a lifelong journey of self-discovery, growth, and contribution. It's about aligning your actions with your values, investing in the lives of others, and leaving the world a better place than you found it. So, embrace the opportunity to create a legacy that matters. Live with purpose, invest in others, and cultivate a positive environment that fosters growth and inspires positive change. Your actions, your choices, and the very essence of who you are have the power to create ripples that extend outwards, shaping the world and leaving a lasting impact that extends far beyond your own lifetime. Chapter 18. The Power of Introspection. Harvesting wisdom from your journey. Imagine a seasoned explorer charting their course through an uncharted wilderness. They pause at intervals, not out of weariness, but to consult their maps, to assess their progress, and to recalibrate their direction. This deliberate act of reflection, of taking stock of their journey, is what allows them to navigate the terrain with wisdom and purpose. Similarly, in the expedition of life, introspection is the compass that guides us, the tool that allows us to harvest wisdom from our experiences and chart a course towards a fulfilling and meaningful existence. This chapter is an invitation to embrace the power of introspection, to cultivate the habit of self-reflection, and to discover the profound insights that lie within your own journey. It's about pausing amidst the hustle and bustle of life, turning your gaze inwards, and embarking on an inner exploration that reveals the hidden treasures of your experiences, both triumphs and setbacks. Think of the story of Leonardo da Vinci, the quintessential Renaissance man, whose insatiable curiosity and relentless pursuit of knowledge led him to explore a vast array of disciplines, from painting and sculpture to anatomy and engineering. His notebooks, filled with sketches, observations, and reflections, are a testament to his dedication to introspection, to the practice of examining his experiences, questioning his assumptions, and continuously seeking deeper understanding. Introspection is not just about analyzing your successes, it's about delving into the depths of your failures, those moments that challenged your resolve and tested your limits. It's about embracing the lessons hidden within setbacks, recognizing that every stumble, every misstep, holds valuable insights that can guide your future growth. A study published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology General explored the impact of reflection on learning and performance. The researchers found that individuals who engaged in reflection after completing a task showed significant improvements in their subsequent performance compared to those who did not reflect. This highlights the power of introspection to enhance our understanding, refine our strategies, and ultimately achieve greater success. Consider the example of a musician who, after a disappointing performance, takes the time to reflect on their experience. They analyze their technique, identify areas for improvement, and explore the emotional factors that may have influenced their performance. This introspective process allows them to learn from their mistakes, refine their approach, and emerge as a stronger, more resilient performer. Introspection is not just about analyzing your past, it's also about examining your present, about assessing your current trajectory and ensuring that it aligns with your values, your goals, and your deepest aspirations. It's about asking yourself the tough questions. Am I living a life that is true to myself? Are my actions consistent with my values? Am I pursuing goals that bring me fulfillment and contribute to something larger than myself? A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that individuals who reported living in alignment with their values experienced greater well-being, life satisfaction, and overall happiness. This highlights the importance of introspection in ensuring that your actions are congruent with your beliefs, that your journey is guided by your inner compass. Think of the example of an entrepreneur who, after achieving financial success, realizes that their work no longer aligns with their values. They may choose to pivot their business, focusing on social impact or environmental sustainability, or they may decide to pursue a completely different path that resonates more deeply with their passions and purpose. Introspection is not a solitary pursuit. It can be enhanced through dialogue and collaboration with others. Sharing your reflections with trusted friends, mentors, or coaches can provide valuable perspectives, challenge your assumptions, and offer support and encouragement on your journey of self-discovery. Research has shown that social support can play a crucial role in our well-being and resilience. A study published in the journal Psychological Science found that individuals who had strong social support networks were more likely to cope effectively with stress, overcome challenges, and maintain a positive outlook on life. Consider the example of a writer who shares their work with a writing group or a trusted editor. The feedback they receive, the constructive criticism and encouragement, can provide valuable insights, spark new ideas, and inspire them to refine their craft and achieve their creative goals. Introspection is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing practice, a continuous cycle of self-reflection, assessment, and refinement. It's about cultivating a mindful awareness of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions, and using this awareness to guide your journey towards a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Think of the practice of meditation, which involves quieting the mind, observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment, and cultivating a sense of inner peace and clarity. This practice can enhance your self-awareness, deepen your understanding of your inner world, and empower you to make conscious choices that align with your values and aspirations. Introspection is the key to unlocking the wisdom within your own experiences, the tool that allows you to transform challenges into opportunities for growth and setbacks into stepping stones towards success. It's about cultivating a mindful awareness of your journey, harvesting the lessons learned, and using those insights to chart a course towards a life of purpose, fulfillment, and lasting impact. So, embrace the power of introspection. Create space for self-reflection, delve into the depths of your experiences, and cultivate a mindful awareness of your journey. The wisdom you seek lies within, waiting to be discovered and harnessed to guide you towards a life of meaning, purpose, and extraordinary achievement.